Endgame is getting a fresh content drop in Black Ops 7 Season 3 from April 2nd. This includes new abilities, new skills, changes to combat rating gains and losses, a new glitch fracture and more. I'll be uploading videos going over all of this content more in depth when Season 3 launches next week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those guides or future news. So let's get started, as there is a stack of content coming to the mode next season. At the start of Season 3, players who do not own Black Ops 7 will be able to play Endgame for free for a short period of time. How long exactly is unclear, but if you haven't jumped into the extraction mode yet, now will be your chance to try it out for zero cash. Starting in Season 3, Endgame loadouts will be individually assigned to each operator. So each operator will have their own loadout, including weapons, field acquisitions and equipment. So you'll be able to carry different weapons on each of your operators. This is a welcome change, as loadouts have been locked, meaning you can only carry one primary, one secondary and one melee weapon across all operators. Your current loadout will be assigned to whichever operator you have selected when Season 3 begins. In addition to these loadout changes, score streaks will carry forward into future matches, as will self-revives. Although if you are a solo player like me, this doesn't matter, as you are given a free self-revive each match anyway. Changes are coming to the combat rating system and what happens when you die. From the start of Season 3, when you die, you will no longer reset back to 0 combat rating. Instead, you will only lose a maximum of 15 CR. So if you are a combat rating 60, for example, you'll only drop down to 45 upon death. But you will still lose all of your weapons and their upgrades if you do perish in game. Be warned that wiping will still result in exotic and nightmare skills being lost too. Another customization feature coming with the next season is the option to reset skill tracks. Once the skill track is fully upgraded, you'll have the option to reset it. This will in turn give you the option of a new skill track, so if you aren't happy with the one track you have, you'll have the chance to re-roll it and get a better, more suited one. Expanding on this further, you will be able to completely reset your operator back to 0 combat rating if you are completely unhappy with all of your skill tracks or fancy trying out a different combination but continuing to use the same operator. Resetting your operator will remove all skill tracks but exotic and nightmare skills as well. Season 3 will introduce DMZ style missions to Endgame for the first time with Operation Poison Pill. You'll need to complete a certain amount of objectives over multiple matches to unlock exclusive rewards and gain access to the brand new Link Forger glitch fracture. What these missions might entail is unclear at this time, but the image Treyarch shared gives us a bit of an insight into what we can expect. The final steps of Operation Poison Pill are defeat the strike boss, acquire an exotic weapon or upgrade at an exotic fabricator, or defeat the glitch boss. I'll share more on this once it becomes available. There will be a total of 10 sets of objectives that you need to complete over different matches to unlock 10 different exclusive rewards. These rewards include the Poison Pill Charm, a Restore token, 1 hour double player XP token, Node Husk Emblem, 1 hour double battle pass token, exotic entry large decal, 1 double weapon XP token, thorned muzzle loading screen, looking good emote, and finally the venomous override arrow 109 weapon blueprint and the fractal death animated calling card. Each of these rewards also comes with a chunk of bonus XP. You'll be able to earn 3 exclusive operator skins called Override by completing the new Link Forger glitch fracture with Anderson, Mason and Grimm. In addition to this, earning one of these Override operator skins unlocks the Blighted Weapon camo, and earning all 3 will reward you with the Virulent Animated Weapon camo. Something I have noticed while looking at the Operation Poison Pill image Treyarch shared is that in the top left corner it says Act 1, which means that there will likely be more acts and missions added in later seasons, like we saw during the Modern Warfare Zombies life cycle if you ever played that mode. I posted a video earlier in the week talking about how Endgame support might end at the end of Season 3, but this is promising that it may continue well beyond now. For me personally, this might be the best post-launch content we've had in Endgame so far. I feel like the mode should have launched with missions like this, but at least we're getting them now. Okay, so let's move on to the previously mentioned restore tokens. You can earn a restore token by completing steps in the Operation Poison Pill. These will allow you to instantly restore a lost operator with all skills and loadout weapons intact. There are other methods to unlock restore tokens, but we'll have to wait and see what they are. Another new skill track is coming to Endgame in Season 3 called Warband. This skill includes Plague, that gives the chance of eliminated enemies to explode and convert nearby enemies to allies. Wire Hand gives the chance of eliminations to spawn an attack drone. Smuggler gives the chance to instantly replenish equipment and score streaks. Blood Runner gives damage bonuses for rapid multi-kills. Health Hounds gives bonus health from summoned allies. And finally, Steel Hand automatically replaces armor plates when they are picked up from the ground. Season 3 will also see a new minor and major ability added to the selection in Endgame. The Ava Blade will be added as a minor ability at the launch of the season. If you ever played Modern Warfare Zombies or older Call of Duty Zombies modes, you might have seen this before. You can throw a blade that automatically locks onto several enemies before returning to you and recharging. A new major ability is also coming called Thermal Spike that emits a powerful blast of flames that incinerate enemies for a short period of time. But this won't be added to Endgame until Season 3 Reloaded. And to wrap things up, as with every season and mid-season update, Endgame will be getting a bunch of new weapons for players to unlock, level and camo grind on. These are the MK35 ISR Assault Rifle, the VST SMG, which will both be available at the launch of Season 3 via the Battle Pass, and then the Strider 300 Sniper Rifle, the 1911 pistol, the Siren Special Weapon, and Katana Melee Weapon that will be available later in the season as event rewards. So let's have a quick recap of everything that is coming to Endgame in Season 3 from April 2nd. The mode will be free to play if you haven't bought Black Ops 7 for a short period of time. Players will be able to reset skill tracks and their combat rating. Loadouts will be unlocked across different operators. You will only lose 15 combat rating upon death, not all of it. Operation Poison Pill begins with new missions, rewards, and more for players to complete and unlock. A new skill track is coming called Warband. A new minor and major ability will be added. And finally, loads of new weapons are coming to the game over the season. Again, I'll have guides going over all of this content once it launches next week on April 2nd, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.